Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in a previous video, I explained about source shifting, like how we can do a voltage source shifting as well as current source shifting. So now let's solve one problem from the question paper of VTU to know about the source shifting of current as well as voltage. And you can easily understand there is a very easiest way to solve the problems if you know how to do a source shifting. After that, how we can able to do a transformation. So without wasting time, so let us see the question paper of August September 2020 for the subject called ECA as well as network analysis. I will take a problem number 2C. Apply source transformation and shifting method to reduce circuit to a single voltage source in series with a resistance, which means that you need to reduce this network. You should get one practical voltage source, nothing but there is a source that will be in series with internal resistance of R. In that form, you have to reduce the circuit diagram with help of source transformation and source shifting, so that without wasting time, so I go to that question, can see the problem. So I explained the same thing in a previous video. We just go through that, like how can do a source shifting and source transformation. So now here you can see a shifting of voltage and shifting of current. You can see 90 amperes is there, and I'm just giving the namings A, B, C, D, E, F to represent nodes. Okay, so you can see there is no practical current source and practical voltage source in this circuit. So you need to make a circuit that have a practical source of current as well as voltage. Then you can able to do source transformation. That's why you cannot do directly source transformation here. First, you need to do source shift. Before that, you can see there is a 90 ampere of current which is flowing from F to B. Okay, directly it is flowing from F to B. So now what I will do, I'll change the direction of this current. I will shift this current source from F to A and A to B like this. At A, 90 ampere is entering, 90 ampere is leaving. Again, at A node, the current will be 0. Indirectly, that current is flowing from F node to B node directly upward. You should see the direction. Similarly, you need to shift the 60 volts voltage source at any of two node, either C or E. So I will shift this voltage source at C node. There are two branches, so that C to B, one voltage source will shift. C to D, another voltage source will shift. I hope you're getting. So now I'll go to the solution step 1. So step 1, what you're doing, shifting. Shift 90 amperes current source from where to where? From F to A and A to B is the direction. And original current source becomes 0, that's nothing but open circuit. Similarly, shift 60 volts voltage source at C node, that is from C to B and C to D. And original voltage source becomes 0, that is nothing but short circuit. I hope you're getting this point. So now you can see the shifting. So A, at node A, you'll be having two resistors, said as one is a 4 ohm, another one is 10 ohm, 10 ohm and 4 ohm. What is the step 1, you're shifting the current source from F to A. This is F, this is A, sorry, this is B. F to A, direction you can see, direction is F to A. The value of current source is 90 amperes. Similarly, A to B, and the value of current is 90 amperes. Again, the same thing. From B to C, there is a resistor. From B to C, there is a resistor of 16 ohm. Again, from F to E, there is a resistor of 20 ohm. Original current source becomes zero, so that open circuit. Here, C to E, there is a voltage source. I am doing a voltage shifting now. So if you're doing voltage shifting, what happen? At C, from C to B, one voltage source will shift. Again, from C to D, another voltage source will shift. See here, voltage source at C. And the original voltage source becomes zero, is nothing but short circuit. Again, from C to D, one voltage source will shift. This voltage source is in series with 6 ohm resistor, and here one more resistor is there, that is 12 ohm resistor, which is connected here, 12 ohm resistor. Polarities I will write now. You can see at 60 volts, C to B. What is the first polarity? It will go like by tracing these polarities only, minus, plus. Similarly, you can trace here C to D, minus, plus. So you can write that polarities. That is nothing but here plus and minus. Here it is minus and plus. And the value of voltage will be 60 volts and 60 volts. Okay, A, B, C, D, E. Clear now? So now you can able to do a source transformation. There are two current sources, 90 ampere 10 ohm and 90 ampere 4 ohm. You can transform that current source into voltage source. Again, there is one more voltage source, that is 60 volts 6 ohm. You transform that voltage source into current source, so that the circuit that looks like this. What I will do? I will do a source transformation. Source shifting is finished. So now we can do source transformation. From A, this 4 ohm 9 amperes or 90 amperes will be transformed into voltage source. So it will become like this. 4 ohm 90 amperes is nothing but V is given by I into R, whereas I is 90, R is 4. That's nothing but 90 into 4, you get 360 volts. And polarity you can see upward. So if you're having arrow mark, tail end indicates minus, arrow end indicates plus. So you can see the polarity, you can get minus and plus, upward direction. That is nothing but A to B. A it is minus, B it is plus. So this is connected in series with 16 ohm resistor, and one more voltage source is there here, that is plus and minus 60 volts. Here again you are doing source transformation. 10 ohm resistor is in series with one voltage source, and the direction of current is F to A, that is nothing but at F it is negative, at A it is positive, and this V is given by I into R, whereas I is 90 amperes, R is 10 ohm, so you can get 90 into 10 is nothing but 900 volts, is in series with 20 ohm resistor, and there is a short circuit here like this. So now I will write, I wanted to convert this 60 volts 6 ohm into current source again, C to D, minus plus. C to D, there is a current source. See here, this I is given by V divided by R, whereas V is 60, R is 6, you can get 10 ampere of current. 10 ampere of current that flows from C to D. Again, the resistor will be parallel, that is 6 ohm is parallel to 12 ohm. This is B. I hope you're getting this. Next step. So next step, what you're doing? First step, you have done source shifting. 90 amperes you shifted from F to A to B. Then 60 volts you are shifted from C to B and C to D. Later 90 amperes 4 ohm, 90 amperes 10 ohm, you are transforming that into voltage source. Then 60 volts 6 ohm voltage source into current source. So now you check here two sources which are connected in series. 360 having minus and plus, and 60 volt is having plus and minus opposite polarity. So you can get 300 volts, 360 minus 60, and the polarity is highest magnitude value, that is 360 voltage polarity, that is minus and plus. So it's nothing but from A here. Okay, I will rewrite. So here what happened? One voltage source, equivalent voltage source, and the polarity is minus and plus. Why? Because 360 volts and 60 volts. 60 volt is having plus minus, 360 volt is having minus plus. So that highest magnitude source is having minus plus. So that I will write that value. And the difference between that two is why it is difference, because of opposite direction. 360 minus 60, you can get 300 volts. It is in series with 16 and 4 are in series. You can get 16 plus 4. 16 plus 4, that is nothing but 20 ohm resistor will get. Similarly here, only one source is here. You can see the polarity plus and minus of 900 volts. Again, 10 ohm and 20 ohm are in series. You can get 10 plus 20, that is nothing but 30 ohm. And this combination is in series with a combination of 10 amperes, 6 ohm, 12 ohm. So if you rewrite this, you can get like this. So here 10 amperes as it is, and 6 and 12 are in parallel. So if you're having 6 and 12 in a parallel, means you can get one equivalent resistor, that is nothing but 6 into 12 divided by 6 plus 12. 6 into 12 divided by 6 plus 12. 4 ohm will get. So now two voltage sources are in parallel, so it's very difficult to do a voltage addition. So what you can able to do? So you can convert that voltage source into current source. Then you can do a source transformation again. So next step, what you do is convert 300 volts and 900 volts voltage source into current source, and 10 amperes 4 ohm current source into voltage source. So once after doing that, you can get equivalent values. Okay. So now I will rewrite that question. So having from A like this circuit you have. So what are the values? 300 volts minus plus, minus plus 300 volts, and the value of resistor is 20, 30, 900, 20 ohm, 30 ohm, 900 volts, and the polarity is plus and minus. So here the direction of current is from here, I is 10 amperes 4 ohm. Okay, so now from A, what you're doing, you need to transform voltage source into current source. So arrow mark you can see minus plus, you have minus plus is nothing but tail end indicates minus, arrow end indicates plus. Here it is opposite direction. So that in this direction, I is given by V divided by R, whereas B is 300, R is 20. You can get 15, I think. 300 divided by 20. 15 ampere of current. Similarly, the voltages 20, sorry, the resistor 20 ohm is in parallel. Similarly, 930 ohms, you are transforming that into current source. So that is nothing but 900 divided by 30, 30 amperes, and the direction of current is right to left because polarity is plus minus. Minus indicates tail end, plus indicates arrow end, and the resistors which are 30 ohm and the value of current is 30 amperes. Clear? So this is in series with this combination. So directly I will do voltage transformation. So here it becomes arrow indicates plus, tail indicates minus, so that minus to plus. P is given by I into R, whereas I is 10, R is 4, you can get 40 volts. Is in series with 4 ohm resistor at B. So now 15 and 30 are in opposite direction, whereas 30 is having the highest magnitude, current source is having direction from B to A, that is right to left. So that you need to transform, you'll get equivalent current source. So from A, you can get one current source. The direction of current source is from right to left because 30 ampere is having the direction of right to left, and difference is 15 amperes. And the equivalent value of resistor 20 is parallel to 30, that is nothing but 20 into 30 divided by 20 plus 30. You can get 1.2, I guess. 20 into 30 divided by 20 plus 30, 12 ohm resistor. It is in series with minus plus 40 volts, 4 ohm. The last step, convert or else transform this current source into voltage source. So you can get from A, one voltage source will get, and the direction of current is right to left, so that you can get plus and minus. V is given by I into R, whereas I is 15, R is 12, so that 15 into 12, you get 180 volts. Is in series with 12 ohm, and one more voltage source minus to plus, that is 40 volts, is in series with 4 ohm at B. So 12 plus 4 16, and the final solution for this particular problem is from A, one voltage source and one resistor, you will get B, whereas total value of resistance is 12 plus 4, that's nothing but 16 ohm resistor you will get. Similarly, plus 2 minus 180 voltage source is having highest magnitude, so that magnitude I will write, and both the magnitude of voltage source are in opposite, so that I can get difference between that. 180 minus 40 is nothing but 140. So that 140 volts, 16 ohm is the final answer for this. I hope you're getting this point. So if you want to just recall once, so you can see here the sources. First, what you're doing, you are shifting the current source from F to A to B. Then you are shifting the voltage source from C to B, C to D. Original current source becomes open, original current so voltage source becomes short circuit. Once after that, again you are transforming 90 amperes 4 ohm, 90 amperes 10 ohm current sources into voltage source, and 60 volts 6 ohm voltage source into current source. Then you can get second circuit, this one, second step. So here what happened, two voltage sources are in series, 360 and 60, but opposite polarity. whereas 360 is having highest magnitude polarity, so that minus plus, and the difference is 300. 16 plus 420, you can get third step. Similarly, on the downside, what happened? So 900 volts as it is, 10, 20 are in series, so that you can get 900 volts, 30 ohm. So if 6 and 12 are in parallel, you can get 4 ohm, 10 amperes on right side. So next again, you are transforming this voltage sources into current source, then current source into voltage source. Why you are doing? Because you cannot add the voltage sources if it is connected in parallel, so that you are transforming that into current source. You'll get one equivalent current source, then you transform that into voltage source. Here also you are transforming one more, that is 10 ampere 4 ohm current source into voltage source. At the end, you'll get two voltage sources are in series, so that you can get one equivalent voltage source, that is 140 volts, 16 ohm. And this is the answer. If you're having any doubts regarding this particular numerical, feel free to write in comment box. I hope you are understanding the problem. It is very important for the examination point of view, especially for VTU to electrical and communication, as well as, sorry, electrical engineers and EC and EC students. So kindly go through this. And if you really like this video, do subscribe and share maximum. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.